a football game.
Yeah, that may be even
Our
more
pets'
mad.
heads are falling off. Wow. Jay's Rams lost.
Hey, whoa.
He lost another bet to T-Roy.
Whoa, you don't need to come out firing like that.
That was the 15th down the line.
15th down the line?
Yeah. Yeah, Tom Brady did not look great last night by any means. But they won.
What a dumb game.
I was way off. I thought that was going to be a 50-pointer, but all right.
Yeah, I think the rain had a lot to do with that.
I think so, too. The Atlanta Falcons continue to be the Atlanta Falcons, just peeing right down their leg. Had that one wrapped up.
But Arthur Smith, offensive genius.
Yes.
After he just handed the ball off to Derrick Henry 40 times a game for an entire season. Yeah, Arthur Smith, offensive genius.
Yeah. Pretty easy when you got Derrick Henry.
Exactly.
Tennessee lose that. Anyway, that's a whole
They didn't have their top two receivers.
I get it.
Team's got to win eventually. It's hard to win in the... Hold on. Let me go through the cliche list.
Yeah.
Not every team's going to go 0-17. It's hard to win on the road in the NFL.
But on any given Sunday.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so it especially sucks if you had Tennessee in a teaser, which I did. Afternoon did not go nearly as well as the morning games went and the gambling purposes. Buffalo obviously covered. They shut out Houston.
Oof.
Atlanta lost at home against the Washington football team 34-30. Matt Ryan was 25 of 42 for 283 yards. Baltimore went into Denver. That was an interesting one. That's an afternoon game. That was a head-scratcher.
Teddy got hurt.
Mm-hmm. Locke was 12 for 21 with 113 yards. Then I had... Did I have a dream? Or did this really happen? Did Drew Lock ask to be traded after the game?
I haven't seen that.
I had a dream then.
Why are you dreaming about Drew Lock?
I have no clue.
What's wrong with you,
That's
Jay?
a
I have
very
no
good question.
clue at all. I have no idea.
Things you could dream of.
I have no idea why.
He certainly wasn't dreaming of a Rams victory.
Well, I wish that was going to happen. I felt very confident in that. The Arizona moves to the only 4-0 team now.
Yeah, Vegas has a
See
shot
where
to
they
get there
on
tonight.
Thursday. Yeah, we'll see where
okay.
they look, how they look come my power rankings on Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Kansas City did their job against Philadelphia.
Nice bounce back game
Yeah,
for
they
them.
tried to let Philly play around in that game for a little while too.
Kansas City's defense is not strong.
It's
No.
not.
And Frank Clark did not play yesterday, so there's an excuse that they can use. And Philadelphia, Jalen Hurts can move around a little bit back there. Maybe not the most inept offensive team there is. So,
All right. So you guys follow your teams pretty well. We'll talk about your two teams. First things first, Dallas, 36-28. They beat Carolina. They were up early on this, like 14-0. How did this become a game? How did Prescott only throw for 188 yards?
They were not up 14-0 ever.
I thought they were.
No, sir. You were watching a totally different game.
I was looking at scores.
Bears were up 14-0.
Maybe that. No, no doubt that was it. Maybe
Dallas-
I dreamed,
Yeah,
maybe I
Dallas-
dreamed about this also.
14-7.
Yeah, they only got to
Maybe
13.
I dreamed about this as well.
They tried to go for 2
oh yeah,
after a penalty.
They were up 13-0.
They're up 13-7.
Okay. And then they went for 2.
And they went for 2, didn't get it, and then they scored, and it was 14-13. And then from there, they went into the half at that, and then Dallas came out second half and pretty much put it on them, kind of let them get those last 2 touchdowns at the end.
they beat a good Carolina team.
Yeah.
No Christian McCaffrey, so you'd like to see what Dallas could do if Carolina was at full strength. But Dallas is looking like a good team, looking like a really good team, and they're missing a few key pieces right now.
On defense.
When
Yeah.
those guys get back
And
and they
offense.
get healthy, I don't want to get you too excited over here, T-Roy, but actually
I know.
Dallas was my preseason Super Bowl pick for the NFC.
What?
True story.
Better than you picking them.
True story. I picked on a site called Tally Site where they ask, this is me throwing up the air quotes for everyone listening on radio, but they asked journalists for their predictions for the season, and I predicted that the Cowboys would go to the Super Bowl.
Listen, they're missing
Chiefs Cowboys. That
offensive
was my
lineman.
pick.
They're missing an offensive lineman. They're missing Michael Gallup, but Cedric Wilson's been doing a great job. On defense, Marcus Lawrence, D-Law.
How about Trayvon Diggs looking like the real deal?
But Diggs, 2 more picks yesterday. That's 4 in the last 2 weeks, Jay.
He's good.
The defense went from they couldn't stop anything.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like a sieve trying to stop water.
They look like a Big 12 defense.
Yeah.
Zeke's on track.
14 of 22 for 108 yards for Dak. That is a Jameis Winston line.
A lot of the yards he got were when they were passing yards were short. They had 4 touchdowns. I mean, they got the turnovers.
Yeah, he threw for 4.
Yeah, you don't have to throw for a lot of yards when you're only 20 yards away from the end zone. When you're getting the ball back.
It's a big win for Dallas.
Yeah.
Carolina is a good team. And then you got the Miami Dolphins lost at home against the Indianapolis Colts.
The opposite of a good team.
Okay.
I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that, I'm sorry, Jacoby Brissett's not the answer. It needs to be Tua.
No, and the entire offensive game plan this season was built around the RPO, and that's not Brissett's game. That's Tua's game. So if you have an entire offensive playbook with nothing but RPO plays, and then you put in a statuesque quarterback like Brissett, and he can't, make these things happen, then you have a very limited playbook. But it doesn't matter, because even if Tua was in there, I do think they would have lost this game, because the offensive line is terrible, the play calling is terrible, the coaching is terrible, the defense is not good anymore. I don't know what happened to this defense. In 3 consecutive weeks, they've given up 35 points to the Bills, 31 points to the Raiders, and 27 points to the Indianapolis Colts, who didn't have Quentin Nelson, didn't have Braden Smith, didn't have T.Y. Hilton, and Carson Wentz came to the game, wrapped in bubble wrap like a little Giants player, with 2 ankles held together with popsicle sticks and Elmer's glue, and he looked like a superstar. Ridiculous.
Unfortunately, that wasn't one of the games that was on where I was at, so I didn't get to watch a lot of it.
Well,
I did get to
it
watch
was
a lot of
bad.
the Bears game, though. And finally, Nagy didn't call plays, and Justin Fields looked good.
Oh, but don't worry. They already reported this morning that Andy Dalton will be the starter when he's healthy.
He did that?
Yep. They confirmed this morning that Andy
If
Dalton...
I'm a Bears fan, I'm freaking throwing something at the TV right now.
As soon as
If you're
Dalton's
watching.
healthy, he's right back to being the starter.
What is going on?
Does Andy Dalton have naked pictures of the commissioner?
No, what is going on? Like, why?
They
Fields
want
look good.
Slow cook Fields,
All
even
right,
though he's
11
played
for
2
17,
games.
209 yards. Montgomery looked good until he. By the way, no ACL from what they're saying, but they are going to do more tests.
Fields
for
threw
Montgomery.
that bomb down to Allen Robinson on a dime. That was great.
Yeah.
A little over the shoulder.
Over
Man,
the-
that was
yep.
a good catch. Good throw. I don't know. If I'm a Bears fan, I'm frustrated if they're not starting him the rest of the year. But
They're
that's fine.
speculating that, Nagy, he doesn't call plays anymore, so this is his last, grasp at power within that organization. Well, I can name the starting quarterback, so I'm going to hold on to this, and I'm going to name Andy Dalton the starter no matter what anyone else thinks, because I still have power here. And he's really just digging his own grave.
But it's crazy because last week it's like, I don't know if I'm going to be calling plays anymore. That was the thing. He on the same day he said it will be a game day decision of starting quarterback. He's like, they said, are you still going to be calling offensive plays? Because, like a week 9, 10, 12, I don't care, last year, he gave up calling offensive plays. And he's like, I don't know if I will be. So if he wants control, wouldn't he just be like, yes, I'm still calling the plays?
Maybe that's not his decision anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then the Sunday night game.
People
we're
are
gonna talk
drooling
more
all
about
over
all this
themselves about that game. I thought it was boring.
I thought it was completely boring. Who was
Very boring
drooling
game.
all over themselves over it?
Well, just
Everyone on the internet?
yeah. I mean, leading up to it. I mean, the thing was, did you see when he came out of the tunnel? I mean, they cheered for him. Mm-hmm. And then when the game started, and he took the field. They booed
They
him.
booed him. Yeah.
Like that's typical Boston.
Did you see all those fake fan interviews they were running throughout the game?
Yeah.
Where they
I did.
Those were terrible.
That was there was.
They were
yeah.
like, how would a Bostonian say this? He's a frickin' Tommy.
Yeah,
You
there
know?
was one in there where she was talking about what the Patriots to be a fan before him and everything, and I was like, you're not even 21. I don't think she's 21.
Yeah, no, this.
I was like, this girl was just like, oh, before we
fake.
had Tom Brady, it was so bad, and I was like, looking at her, I'm like,
Listen.
aging her. I was like, I'd ID you.
Listen, I come from the professional wrestling world. I can smell a work from a mile away. Okay, that was a work. All right.
All right, so the game comes on. Speaking of work, he technically at first they give him a yard short of tying the record.
Oh, Al Michaels was so mad. He didn't get to do like his
they
classic.
were so upset.
You know, he had something planned out.
There was a
and he was working on
yard
it all
short,
week.
and they're doing it, and then they go, Well, no. Look, they spot the ball, so
They
technically
moved it forward. I guess he broke the record.
broke the record, and it goes on the thing, or he tied it, and it's on the jumbotron, and Kyle.
And the Bucks are in the hurry-up
Yeah.
offense, so like Al Michaels is like, just stop. Somebody stop
Kyle's
this game
like,
right now.
And he just. Al, I think he just broke the record now that they just said it. And so there was no stop of the game.
Nothing.
Like they said they were gonna.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
I think that was New England's way of just being like, we'll just move a little forward. Like,
Right.
Yeah, if it's close enough, guys, let's just set the ball a little bit further up, and we'll just move. Not have to worry about it. But McCorkle was the Patriots were getting some of those calls that Tom Brady was used to getting.
Yeah,
a lot of them.
I liked watching Bucks fans like get all worked up about it, and I'm like, man, I've been watching these games against Tom Brady for 20 years, and that's just how it goes in New England. Like, Belichick's greasing the palms of all those referees.
So I mean, Mac Jones looked good, so it's started the conversation, and we'll do it before we go to break, and we're going to talk with the Twins from the Yard Bar when we come back from break. So, if you have to do it all over again, is Mac Jones your number one?
McCorkle? No.
I saw something in that game that no one else saw in the world, I believe.
What's that?
Anybody happen to see the cheerleaders?
I did not. What?
Uh-oh.
What are we looking at? What are you talking about? Did we have a
you have a video?
Super Bowl incident? Did we have a...
No, not like that.
What?
They had a male cheerleader, which isn't, ridiculous in these day and age, but
No.
In that normal dress?
But no, he was dressed as he was a female cheerleader.
No, they did not.
Oh, he had a skirt on.
He had something. He had pom-poms.
What's to say that he can't have pom-poms?
I don't know. I'm just saying I didn't know that this was happening, and it
New
just
England
shocked the
Patriots
hell
have a
out of
male
me.
tree-
Well, I just looked and I go, wait a minute, that chick has a high.
Are you
fade.
saying that's an indictment on McCorkle?
No, I just said that chick has a high fade. Wait a minute, what? That's not a chick. And I'm like, all right. You think that someone would have made a bigger deal about this in the day and times we live in?
Well, now that you...
But someone would have just said, "Hey, this is the first female cheer. This is
I
as
feel-
far as I
I
know,
feel
that's the first female, or I'm sorry, first male cheerleader in the NFL."
I feel like I've seen him before, right?
I don't think I have.
Do they do? Yeah, I don't know. Do they do?
There's
like
not a
push-ups like
male
they do in
Dallas
college?
Cowboy cheer. No, it's not like a college. Listen, typically the NFL cheerleaders, it's not like a college team. Okay, I'm not trying to go down on any, be bad. Oh, it's bad. Not that it's a bad thing. It's
Was that a Freudian slip there, T. Roy?
Yeah. I know. I've just said. It shocked me
goes
because
out.
I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't know this was happening now.
There's three.
Oh, there you go.
Oh wow, you got the stats. Huh?
I've got Stephen S.
Is this on PFF?
This is on Patriots.com.
Oh, there's 3 for the Patriots.
Stephen S.
Yeah.
Parker W.
Which one has a high fade?
Or Paca.
I think it's Stephen S. And then the other one is Driss D. D-R-I-S-S. Good.
I don't know. If they're
In this
wearing
thing, they're not
skirts.
wearing skirts. They got.
All right,
They got.
and maybe I'm exaggerating, but the pom-poms. I couldn't tell on the bottom half, but the pom-poms
Hey,
threw me
fun.
off.
They look like they'd like to carry around pom poms. That's all.
That's not. That's a bad thing.
I
I'm
am
just
far
saying it was.
more
I'm not saying
offended.
it's a bad thing.
Is
either.
this the only team with female cheerleaders? I'm sorry, with
Male.
male cheerleaders. Jeez, I keep.
I'm actually far more offended that there's somebody named Driss than there is a male.
It's actually the first thing that I thought of too. I was like,
What?
This is the only one. We're going to spend way too much time making fun of this.
Driss.
And luckily, Parker and Stephen S. came through.
Paca.
It's Driss, D. D-R-I-S-S.
No,
Sure it's not
that's
with a P,
offensive.
Chris?
That's offensive. I don't care if there's male
I didn't like
cheerleaders,
the- I
but
didn't
don't
care
name
if
them Driss.
I didn't care for the name
Just
either.
like
I'm
so, this is
guaranteeing
the
that's
only
not his
team
birth
that
name.
has female.
I don't know.
Why do we keep saying that?
But just give me one
has
team.
both female and male.
Since we're doing this, give me one other team that we think could
No.
possibly have a male cheerleader.
That's too easy.
Okay, no, it's not. My
I
first
know
thing-
what you're going to say,
What is
T. Roy.
it?
The 49ers.
That's it, first thing I thought too. Oh my god, why did we do that?
Because you're in your 40s?
Because we're- Come on.
That is exactly what I thought of also. Okay, let's do this.
I can't. But
Well, the guys did not make the swimsuit calendar.
Oh,
well,
they did not.
Maybe
No.
there's another swimsuit calendar you don't
breaking
know
news.
about. I just think it was very.
This is
You think that would be a bigger deal? Like we've heard about it already.
where you go for some deep, hard-hitting analysis. QC Hassel, right here.
Hey, it's
It's
if
not
you know,
that
you
I'm not
recognize
coming.
it.
It's like I'm not trying to say that it's a bad thing. I was just like, wait a minute, that's different than what I've been seeing.
49ers do not.
Oh, okay. Look at now, Jay's looking up all the teams.
How many male cheerleaders in the NFL?
That's what I'm doing here.
Don't worry, your phone will find it for you pretty soon.
2020. Yeah, I know.
Well, that as it may, it was it made that part of the game more interesting for me because then I kept trying to see if I saw the right thing. Like, show the cheerleaders again.
Does Bill Belichick automatically get a pass? Does he automatically get a pass for kicking that 56-yard field goal on 4th and 3 with less than 2 minutes left in the game instead of going for it when you know Tom Brady's on the other side? What's the best thing that can happen? He makes the field goal. You go up by 1 point. You give the ball back to Tom Brady, who has more fourth-quarter comebacks than anyone not named Peyton Manning. And you say, and he has 2 timeouts, I believe, as well. And you say, we're going to try and stop you from kicking a field goal? He was losing that game. By not going for it on 4th down, he loses that game. He needed to get the first down, run the clock all the way down, kick the game-winning field goal from a much shorter distance, and that's the only way you were going to win that game. And nobody is bringing that up today, and that's ridiculous.
But Brady wasn't outrageously accurate yesterday either. So
but he has that killer instinct. He can turn it on when he needs to turn it on, and there's no doubt in my mind that even if they make that field goal, the Buccaneers still win that game. He had to go for it. Belichick had to go for it, but he opted to kick a 56-yard field goal
in the rain.
And again, best case scenario is they make it, and they still give the ball back to Tom Brady with 2 minutes, 2 timeouts, and a 1-point
and it was like
there was
a microphone on that pole because that
loud,
that was a loud one.
But I thought that was completely ridiculous, and he gets a pass because he's the second greatest coach in NFL history.
I like that you threw that in there.
That's so funny. Did you find any more male cheerleaders?
Oh yeah, they're all over the place. The Rams have them. The Buccaneers have them. There's all to be told. I think there's like there are 25 men on official cheerleader rosters. That was in January 2020. So yeah, they're there. I've never seen them, nor have I ever gone out of the way to Google this before. So,
well, another win for men to steal a job from women.
The Seattle did. They used to be known as the Sea Gals, and they had to change that in their cheerleader name.
Seagulls.
Sea Gals.
No, but what are they now?
Yeah, I guess I don't know, just the Seattle cheerleaders.
They couldn't come up with a cool name.
Cheer people. Cheer.
Cheer team.
Cheerbirds.
They addle. We're not gonna do anything. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I did not recognize that. I did not notice that they had a. I can't wait for I cannot wait for next season on CMT, becoming a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader.
Yeah,
on CMT,
that's
just
exciting.
a guy in there.
I don't think it's happening.
I'm Driss.
I don't think that's happening.
I'm here to be a cow gal.
Look at my leg kick.
Just
cow guy.
Cow gal.
Yeah, cow guy. Cow
Like
guy.
guy. Room. You're over there.
T-Roy, you're telling me if you didn't get offered a position as
do it. No.
a Cowboys cheerleader, you would say no?
Yeah, but that's
knowing the company you would keep?
There's no way. Listen,
I'm not that
it's
person.
weird that we said it last week. That outfit is iconic, and you're just gonna throw it in with a guy that's in a jumpsuit that says Cowboys on it.
All of you would take that job.
McCarthy's
All of you would take that job.
I would not.
All of you. The company
Not in
you
a
keep,
million years.
That's nice company. You get to watch the games
Listen, it's
for free, and not only do you get to watch the games for free, you get paid to be there.
Not much.
You get paid to go watch
No,
a Cowboys
not
game.
much is right.
They don't get
They're
paid.
like
They
selling.
don't
Yeah,
get
they're
paid.
like selling.
Yeah, more than you're
Those
getting
ladies
they're
don't
like-
make squat.
more than you're getting paid now to watch the
They're at
Cowboys
Dallas
play.
Maverick games.
Well, that being
Yeah.
said, yes.
They're at Dallas Maverick games getting paid to sign people up for credit cards. In between, they're not getting a lot. Listen, those guys are athletes that do that stuff, that they have to lift those girls and hold them up and everything else, but I'm not doing it.
I don't think that's what they're doing.
I would
Is it?
absolutely do it.
I don't know. I'm just saying when you
Listen,
go
if
to
that's what they're doing, great, but I can't. Wait a minute.
I would do that, and I can do a
I mean, I
back
get to be the
handspring.
guy that I can't do any of that. I'm not accurate.
I got a wicked cartwheel, right-handed.
See,
I
you
can't.
can.
Left-handed cartwheel's difficult for me, but we can work that.
I think do whatever.
I
but
can't even do a somersault.
the first thing in your mind, let's just say you go to a high school football game, the first thing in your mind, you see a male cheerleader, and they're actually big enough that you think they could actually use them on the line. And then you start going, but you know what? He wants to be a cheerleader. Good for him. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But then you start breaking down. You're like, there's no way he's doing a cartwheel. I just watched him. He can't even keep step with whatever else. This guy just wants to watch football, I guess, to be closer to the action. But there's no way I trust this person to do a round off or to hold any of these girls up. So what are they doing? They should be on the line. They should be playing. That's all. And then
I can hold them girls in the air.
every once in a great while, you have those fun teams.
I can do that.
Every once in a while, you have those fun teams, cheerleading teams, that they're like, we're going to do as many push-ups as they do score points. And you watch them struggle to get to like 28, and you're like, oh no.
You don't know that man's past injury history. He could have a pec strain. You don't know.
Bad elbow.
You don't know.
I'm not judging. I guess I am.
Judging. Well,
It does sound like
He sounds very judgy right now.
I can't. I wish more people listened
Well, the
to
funny
me
thing was,
hate mail
before
or
I came to
hate
the
emails and
show,
calls.
I was watching the episode of South Park with strong women contests where the Macho Man is now identifies as a woman, and he's winning all the female sports competitions. It's great because it gets wrestling involved in this conversation. So I was thinking, wow, is this kind of like strong woman? Like, is this guy taking the job because he identifies as a woman now?
Let the record show that I, Merrick Brave,
Oh,
am all
God.
for male cheerleaders. I think it's
Good
great.
for you.
I'm excited for them. I'm happy for them.
Everybody just get your PSAs out. The R Bar is for everything. SCW Pro, Black and Brave, Harrington's Pub, just get it all out. And Jay's the one that's Judgy McJudgerson.
No, I just think it
Shame.
just shocked me because I didn't know it was happening.
Shame.
And they haven't
Shame.
made this a front thing, all right?
And the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders make $500 a game.
They make $500 a game.
Still sounds nice.
20
I'd rather be
It
paid.
sounds nice.
I'd like to be paid $500 to watch football. Right now, I'm
kind of
paying to
with
watch
Merrick on
football,
that.
and it's
Hey.
embarrassing.
It averages out to about $75,000 a year.
What? How?
7,500.
Because of appearances and everything
They
else
only
they have to
played
do?
9 home games.
Yeah, are you talking like extra appearances they get paid to be at? Because
I'm just going off of a stat that says
I think they're paid all week, all year.
still doesn't equal 75 grand.
What?
But
yeah, they must just get paid
Must be
there must be extra
$15
extra
an hour while
things.
training and then
And that's
$500 a game
now
or something.
that's Cowboys cheerleaders, and they're
Right.
probably the highest paid
Oh,
cheerleaders in the
absolutely.
NFL.
Absolutely.
Sounds like a good life to me, man.
Better than being a rodeo clown, Jay. You might want to look into it.
It might be. I'm not looking into being a rodeo clown either. I just wanted to do it for one night
Well,
at the world's toughest rodeo there at the Tax Slayer across in Moline.
You would be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader for one night.
No, I would not.
Just one night.
Yeah,
Just one
yeah.
night.
Yeah,
Just
come
for
on.
just for fun, just to say I
what do
did
you,
it.
yeah, but I'll bet if you did both of them for one night.
I bet you I could be a deck mate. I can send a text out to Doug for a day. I'd do that for a day. Be like, oh, let me go cheer, be a deck mate.
All right,
Let's do it.
do it.
Do
What,
TikTok
you and
here
Merrick?
and there.
I'll
yeah.
join, man.
You
I'll
and
wear a
Merrick.
skirt.
Free,
I don't
free
care.
indoor football. I mean,
I
Merrick's,
don't care. I'll wear a skirt.
Merrick's
Let's
all
do
about
it.
whatever getting to see free indoor football. We haven't even come close to
Merrick
talking.
has
about,
nice legs.
Oh,
we
thank
haven't
you.
even come close to talking about Major League Baseball because now the postseason started.
Uh-oh.
I'm sad
Why?
because my favorite team is dead and buried. They're gone forever.
Oh yeah, now they're the Guardians.
That was the last. That was
Mine
the
too.
last time.
That's right.
Good game, 6-0. They won their last game as the Indians, but they're in limbo now because they're not even the Guardians yet. They're a nothing from
Not even
nowhere.
a team.
Nope. It's sad. I'm a little sad.
Does anybody have a team that's in the playoffs here?
I'm a Cardinals fan.
Yeah, they
you
got
So I got
Wainwright.
We'll see
versus
what
Dodgers.
happens Wednesday, yeah.
Scherzer versus Wainwright on Wednesday night. Tomorrow night will be Garrett Cole for the Yankees against Nate Eovaldi for the Red Sox.
That's exciting.
It really is. It's for as much as the baseball fan for the younger kid. Let's just even think about the kids that we had from Southeast Little League that were a game away from Little League World Series. They don't really know anything about the Red Sox-Yankees rivalry. So for one day, they're going to get it shoved down their throats. This is like the rest of us. But it is a thing where I'm like, I was already thinking about making plans on Tuesday night. And I don't care about either team. I like playoff baseball, always have. But this one's a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Where I was like, yeah, I want to watch this.
Yeah, I hate both those teams, and I'm still excited to watch.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, that's the big, if not one of the biggest rivalries in baseball, right? Dodgers and
absolutely.
Giants are right up there.
Yeah,
right?
I would
Cubs,
say,
Cards.
man, Red Sox Yankees might be the biggest rivalry in all of sports.
I think it's there.
Yeah.
It's up there.
If you asked 100 sports fans, biggest rivalry in all of, let's just say, American sports.
Okay.
I would bet at least 65 to 70% of them would say Red Sox, Yankees. You'd get some that would say maybe Michigan, Ohio State, although that's been lopsided for a number of years now.
That'd be there.
Bears, Packers, Dallas,
And,
Washington.
and those are all regional, I think. I think if you ask people in the Midwest, they might say Bears, Packers.
But why do I feel more 49ers, Cowboys when you're saying Dallas Redskins?
Because,
Well, it's not. It's a Washington football team now, but yeah.
Well, whatever.
I know.
But you know what I'm saying.
well, once again, you're in your 40s.
Okay.
It's I don't know. That's been a huge rivalry for a long time.
But the Redskins haven't won a Super Bowl since.
They play each other twice a year. I mean, even when like the Redskins were winning a Super Bowl, their only loss in the division was to Dallas, and kind of the same thing with Dallas.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, Dallas 49ers, it's just not every year, though.
I guess, like Merrick's saying. Well, but Merrick, you would have still been like 12 in the middle. No, you would have been like 8, 9 in the middle of the 90s when they were playing the NFC Championship every year. before going to the
Exactly,
Super
but
Bowl.
that's almost 30 years ago.
Yeah. But
So
that's
it's just-
things that are etched in.
But it doesn't matter anymore. Like, the Yankees and the Red Sox are still playing each other every season multiple times over.
I'm going way over till we go to our first break, but I'm going to ask one more question. Why is the Cubs-Cardinals such a big rivalry?
Proximity.
I hate this rivalry. I hate the fact that, again, I'm in my 40s, but that Cub fans are like, well, Lou Brock trade. It was a trade. It was a trade. That's it.
Well, it's just been the fact that they've been divisional foes, no matter what. Even when they were both in the National League East. Remember, it was just the East and the West.
I sure do.
Okay, so
Miss those days. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying they've been and they were always close in proximity to each other.
Because I'm in my 40s.
I mean,
The good old days.
but you have the state of Illinois, Southern Illinois. There's a ton of Cardinal fans.
Yeah, I think
Right.
that's another thing around here, too, is all the fans are, like, intermingling, you know? Mm-hmm. There's probably an even split of Cubs and Cardinals fans here in the Quad Cities.
Oh, it's more Cubs.
I would say it would lean more Cubs, but
Oh, yeah.
but that's the thing, right? Like,
Well, according to, it's a ticket site, Chicago is completely turning White Sox.
really?
Yeah. I can show you guys a graph here at
Well,
commercial
White
break.
Sox are winning, you know?
Yeah, I know, but I mean and I think they've gone through that before in the 2008 when they had the one game playoff and they made it to there in 2005 when they won the World Series. But yeah, they have it broken down ticket sales by county, not county, cities in that area of Chicago, and you can see like
farther north.
yeah, you can see where the change has happened. And
I just think the number one rivalry in American sports is Red Sox Yankees. And even though baseball is
be
not
right.
the number one sport
Yeah.
in America anymore, I just think it's the oldest rivalry. It's been around the longest.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure some Michigan fan will tell me I'm wrong on that, but
No, I'm with you on that, and I think it's also that that time that you get to have like with other sports fans be like, well, let me tell you about this game because obviously everyone knows the Bucky effing Dent game, but we also remember the Aaron effing Boone game, you know, and so there's always something. So basically, when you're with this one game wild card is
They
a
both
type-
have the same middle name.
yeah, they sure do. According to people in Boston, yeah. The thing is that you're just going to be like, yeah, the rivalry part of it. You feel like something's going to happen, and you know,
and it's always on TV.
yep, and you know that. Well, in this situation, I'm saying on Tuesday night, and if it's what makes you turn it off by the 6th inning, what is the over/under score? Something to nothing that you're like, because I wouldn't leave it out 6.5. If it goes over 6.5, would you be like, yep, I'm done with this game, or would it go higher, or would it be lower? When would you check out of this game?
Regular season or
No, I'm talking about this game on Tuesday night.
Oh, I'd say watch whole game
Just sit, watch the whole game.
just to see who wins it.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out like when do you call it a night? T-Ray, are you even gonna watch it?
No.
It's Tuesday, right?
It's Tuesday.
There's
yeah.
nothing else on.
There's nothing on
What else are
today
you gonna
except for
watch?
Manny Night Football. So let's talk about that more when we come back
Maybe.
from break. Let's talk to the Twins when we come back also. T-Roy, will you read something for me? I would appreciate that.
Front Street Brewery, everybody, is the oldest brew pub in Iowa, and it's been serving the fine community of Davenport since 1992 with great beers like the Davenport Gold, the Wise Guy, and everyone's favorite, the Cherry Bomb Blonde. If you're looking for their food and drink specials, look no further than Facebook or the website www.frontstreetbrew.com. Please try them today. Those are our friends at Front Street Brewery. Brewery, the restaurant, 208 East River Drive, in the tap room in the Freight House Complex.
Give me a hell yeah! I said give me a hell yeah!
Hi, this is Derek.
And this is Skip.
We are the twins from Arbor, Davenport. And you are listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local.
On ESPN 1170 AM.
At Crawford Company, we specialize in plumbing, heating, and air conditioning. Sports, on the other hand?
Hey, Crawford guy, go long!
No, I can't.
Here comes the pitch to Crawford guy. Strike three.
Come on, Crawford guy, take the shot.
Sports may not be our specialty, but home comfort is. Crawford Company, plumbing and drain cleaning, heating and air conditioning.
An online presence was important, but now it's a necessity. Town Square offers premium website services that get you new leads every day. Go to mylocalcustomers.com to receive a free competitive analysis to help you find more local customers online and help grow your business faster. Plus, a dedicated marketing specialist so you don't have to mess with updating a website. It's fast and easy with no contracts. Cancel at any time. Be one of the first to sign up and receive $500 in free advertising on ESPN 1170 AM. Go to mylocalcustomers.com.
From lines of credit in Chicagoland to equipment finance loans in the Quad Cities to better cash flow in Milwaukee, First Midwest Bank is committed to using our local knowledge and ideas to help our clients get their business momentum back. Visit firstmidwest.com/commercial-lending. You have plans, we have ideas. First Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Football, tennis, cross country, golf, soccer, volleyball, water polo. Fall sports are back at Augustana College. And the best way to watch sports is with all your friends, alumni, and fans of the men's and women's teams of the Augustana Vikings. Kickoffs and season openers are afoot as the stars of Augustana College take to the field, the courses, and court of the Carver Center and lace up those shoes for an amazing season that we've all been waiting for. Check complete fall schedules at augustana.edu. Augustana College, a family-friendly front row seat to big-time small college sports.
In this world of PC culture, or not, Davenport Guns would like to remind you that the most PC, profoundly correct position to take is protecting yourself or your family. At Davenport Guns, we offer training programs from basic pistol to advanced training. Whether you are a beginner or more experienced, we have a class for you using our temperature-controlled indoor range. Plus, we sell guns and all the accessories you're looking for. Head to Davenport Guns, located north of Kimberly Road, just east of Dahl Ford. Davenport Guns and Davenport Shooting Club, where making everyone feel welcome is what we do.
The Circle Tap in Davenport is your place to catch all the action this football season. Enjoy $2 cans for every Iowa and Iowa State game. Enter for halftime door prizes and a weekly backpack cooler giveaway valued at over $100. Watch all your favorite NFL games on one of their 16 flat screen TVs and book your holiday event now on the heated patio. Enjoy great food, great drinks, and great friends all season long at the Circle Tap, West Locust Street, Davenport.
I'm Chris Rose with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Tom Brady returned to Foxborough and beat Bill Belichick and the Patriots. TB12 led a 7-play, 45-yard drive, leading to a Ryan Suckup go-ahead field goal in the fourth quarter. Then Mac Jones got the Pats in field goal range, but Nick Folk hit the upright from 56 yards out with a chance to win the game. Bucks win it 19-17. The Cardinals beat the Rams 37-20. Kyler Murray threw for 2 scores to keep the Cards undefeated. The Cowboys handed the Panthers their first loss of the season as Dak Prescott threw 4 touchdown passes. Cowboys improved to 3-1. The Giants got their first win of the season in overtime against the Saints. Saquon Barkley scored from 6 yards out for the 27-21 win. The Jets also needed overtime to get their first W of the season, besting the Titans 27-24. New York now faces the Falcons next Sunday in London. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Get stylish, durable flooring for your home that will last a lifetime and get it installed with help from Lowe's. Get Stainmaster Pet Protect carpet starting at just $1.99 per square foot, and Pergo Wet Protect laminate starting at $2.49 per square foot, both with limited lifetime warranties. Order now only at Lowe's. Home to any budget, home to any possibility. Install available in-store only and through independent contractors. See Lowe's.com for details and licensing. U.S. only. See Lowe's.com product detail page for more warranty information.
I need tech that can make me as productive in my home office as I am at my office.
It's possible with Staples Connect. How about a PC that'll help me get the most out of my day and my budget? Staples Connect makes it possible with the tools you need to work from anywhere. And now get up to $200 off select PCs, like the Lenovo IdeaPad 5i with Intel i5 processor. Explore what's new at your local Staples or staplesconnect.com. Staples Connect, the working and learning store. Ends 10/17. In-store only. Limit 2.
Your sports leader is new and different every day. Download the ESPN 1170 app today.
All right, everybody, we're back. Thanks again for tuning in to Don't Hassle Us, We're Locals. Local? Jeez. Jay, I got a joke for you.
I can't wait.
All right.
Yeah.
Why do the Irish make their chili with just 239 beans?
Why?
Anymore would be too farty. You like that one? I knew you'd like that one.
Where did you hear that?
I was on iFunny.
the only social media you'll go on.
That's it.
Gotcha. All right, we got the twins in from the R Bar. What'd you guys bring in for us today?
Go ahead, Skipper.
We brought you some Bush Light to go from our Bush Light to Bougie, but nobody wanted to partake in the Bush
Why do I get the dirty look when they say bougie?
Because you're the one that does it all the time. The bougie, it's bougie. Like I don't want my name involved in the.
See, Merrick, when he finally goes to wrestling school and he makes it, I want him to be Bougie. That's his character.
Bougie, got it.
Bougie.
Bougie.
What?
That would be my my name, Bougie.
Yeah.
And what would be my character's gimmick?
Well, your thing is I believe like the fashionista.
Yeah.
Would like teach you to be Bougie. He would be your mentor.
What is bougie?
You're stylish, bud. You're in fashion.
And I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, you're bougie.
High class.
Gotcha. So I would be his... hold on a second. I'd be his protege, but he's 10 years younger than me?
It doesn't matter. He's a veteran.
Yeah.
He's a veteran of the ring. You were not.
Doing this almost 20 years, Shay.
Yeah, come on.
First of all, we got to get rid of those cargo shorts.
Well, let's do first things first. This isn't cargo shorts. Don't do this, Merrick.
You get 2 pockets.
This is not cargo shorts. Don't do this. And I'm also going to say this, and I knew this going into...
Are you hanging a hammer off the side of those pants, Jay?
No. And I knew this going in today. As I put this on, I can't believe we've gone 38 minutes and you didn't mention my shirt. T-Right?
You know, I was going to, but I was waiting until we started talking more about baseball.
My shirt is awesome.
I like your shirt. I do like your
really
shirt.
Nice shirt.
Yeah.
It's very bougie.
But those cargo shorts.
They're not cargo shorts.
This is radio, Jay. Nobody can confirm or deny.
The camera doesn't go that low, bud.
Who wants a drink?
I do.
Somebody needs it first, though.
Take a little sippy sip.
So we're doing a lemon chard old fashioned, and we prepared the ice cubes.
A little sippy sip.
Inside with a charred lemon.
Okay.
A dash of caramel.
Yep.
Some bitters.
Yep.
What else you put in there, Mr. Cocktail Guy?
Just a little club soda.
So that's all in your ice cube.
It's in the ice cube.
It's all in the ice cube. So then when you pour the bourbon over the top, and today we're using the Thomas More Chardonnay cask bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I use the charred lemons and caramel. Those are the same notes you're going to get out of the bourbon. So we're going to have a really good cocktail here in a minute when these ice cubes melt down.
Gotcha. These things, this drink, going to be a great drink. It's going to make you want to get on the dance floor like Urban Meyer.
Oh, yeah.
What? Can he dance?
You didn't see the viral video over the weekend?
No, God. Please tell me more.
That's pretty good.
Tell me,
All right.
Thomas More.
So so Urban Meyer is on video, and he's just kind of like in a... Have you seen it, Merrick?
Yeah.
Right,
did you see his response this morning?
I did see his response. We're going to get to that. So he's at his bar in Ohio.
What do you mean his bar? He owns it?
He owns it, yeah.
Okay.
Well, his name's on it. I don't know. And the video, basically, it's just kind of like him on a chair, but it's close to a dance floor, and younger lady, kind of just dancing up on him. His hands are kind of on her hips. Nothing too crazy. Maybe he's just being like, hey, my proxemics, you want to move, or, making sure she doesn't stumble. I don't know. At first, it's like, no, that's not me. And then
says that?
Yeah, and then everyone's like, they're breaking it down like, here's the actual photo of like him, the outfit that he was wearing.
Yeah, what a silly guy.
And then today, he comes out with a statement, and he says that he talked to the team, and he did not fly back with the team after the loss to the Bengals on Thursday night. He did stay back.
Well, does his wife live in Ohio?
He went out to dinner with his grandkids and then got talked into maybe going over to his bar just to sign some autographs and take some pictures with people.
Maybe the pen was lodged in his zipper.
Maybe.
And he was signing the autograph that way.
How do you not think in this day and age that people are going to videotape you in your own bar?
Right.
He said that she was trying to coax him onto the dance floor, and he was just trying to be nice and respectful and decline the offer while she was trying to dance up on him. She was practicing her R. Kelly bump and grind.
Yeah, no. It's your bar.
Why even lie? You're like, yeah, dude, I was pissed off after the loss. I went to my bar to have a few cocktails, and I did some dancing because I was drunk.
Right.
Sounds so much better.
It does sound a lot better.
Sound so much better. Like,
Isn't that fine, right? Like,
we'd all be like, Urban Meyer, get it.
Right, it's,
good for you.
He wasn't caught like making out with this chick or
No.
whatever.
Yeah.
It's just
No.
dancing, right? And we're supposed to be non-jealous people with our significant others, right? If you want to go dance, have a good time, let off some steam, go dancing.
This 21-year-old chick.
Screw chicks, man. I just want to dance.
Yeah. No, this isn't Footloose. We're gonna get after it.
I was just gonna
Win or
say,
lose, yeah.
I was being Ren McCormick, man.
Yeah.
I was just
How
gonna
old
say
is
that.
Urban Meyer, right?
Huh?
How old's Urban Meyer?
Well, he's not in his 40s.
But is he in his 60s, like for real? He's in his 60s, right? Late 60s?
He's in his 50s at least.
Easily in his 50s, yeah.
50s,
You know
60s.
Early
He doesn't
60s,
have
if
he
that.
doesn't have
I'll look it
dance
up.
moves. That was his best dance move. Every white guy knows that that's your best dance move. You go to the middle of the dance floor, you kind of get in a little quarter squat here with your legs spread apart, and you just wait for the action to find you. That's what you do.
I don't think he even knew about the Running Man. He had no idea. I think that was well before his time. There he is.
He doesn't have the hips to
jeez.
do the
There
running
he
man.
is.
Awful cute. I don't see a problem dancing with her.
Yeah.
It's just dancing.
He is 57 years old. Yeah.
He was practicing his best
He
dance
might have been able to know MC Hammer. He might have been right around there. He at least knew Sir Mix-a-Lot. I like Big Butts and I cannot lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. He's dancing with this cute young lady. There it is. Oh, that's yeah.
Now you're doing the tail of the tape here as you're watching it.
Well, he seemed to be sitting down.
Yeah,
Yeah, I told you he's like on a like a stool or whatever.
Oh.
Chair.
Yep.
Well,
He's just trying to tell her, no, ma'am.
Well,
No,
okay.
ma'am.
Well, I would. Good for him.
So he apologized to the team, apologized to the owner, blah,
For
blah,
not
blah.
flying
Said-
back with the
Is he
team.
married? Did he apologize to
Pretty
his
sure
wife?
he's
Because I haven't heard that one yet. And I feel like you lead with that.
Yeah,
Well,
I think he's married.
she already took the fall for him on another thing. So
Yeah,
I'm pretty
she sure did, didn't she?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
I mean, right now, is there another coach that's douchier than Urban Meyer?
I
in
am
America?
not.
I mean, really, he's got a bad track record going on here.
And he's probably going to be. We were talking about this last night. He's probably going to be the next coach of USC.
You think?
No, he would never.
Yeah, because I just don't think he's making it in the NFL. I don't think he's got it. I guess I shouldn't
Well,
say. I
it's
don't
sad
think he's
though
got
because that Jacksonville team is going to be loaded with talent really soon. They already are.
And that's still going to be the case with Trevor Lawrence. He's going to be in trouble because it's not going to be. He's not going to have anything consistent.
Very rarely do successful college coaches transition to the NFL and continue to have success.
Really, only one, right? Truly, Jimmy Johnson.
Seahawks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
I don't want to give him credit.
There's a
I'll
lot
give
more
it-
swings and misses than there are.
Oh,
home
there's
runs.
tons
absolutely.
more.
And I'm not giving stupid what's his face, the guy that came after Jimmy Johnson,
Switzer.
Switzer.
No,
It's
that's